The central principle in chapter 8 is find your people. This cannot be, in my mind, overstated. No matter how gifted or talented you are, you do not want to miss this aspect of what it means to live your life to the fullest. You will never accomplish everything God has created you to do alone. You are not created to live life alone. You are not created to do life alone. And by the way, if you can accomplish your own personal dream, your own vision alone, it's too small of a dream, too small of a vision. God never created you to have a dream or a vision or an intention in your life that can only be accomplished by yourself. And because of that, when you connect more deeply to the person of Jesus, you're going to have a deeper longing to connect to people. I think it's so interesting that people try to act like once they connect to God deeply, they don't need people anymore. You know, I don't need people, I just need God. But usually people don't say, I don't need people. They'll say things like, I don't need the church. It's just me and God. But by the way, the church is not a building and the church is not an institution. The church is people. So when you say, I don't need the church, I just need God, what you're actually saying is, I don't need people, I just need God. But I know something about you. You were never created to only need God. You were created to need people. In fact, if you go back to the scriptures, when man was in the garden and everything was good, there was nothing going wrong. Everything was in the perfect condition. It's God that says it was not good for man to be alone. It's God who actually declares about us that we were not created to be alone. And so when we have this idea that we can do life by ourselves, we're really not dealing with the reality of who we are and how we're created. And even when we go, well, I don't need anyone, it's just me and God, that's not real either. Once you come to know who God is and you understand who you are, you'll understand how desperately and profoundly you need people. I know for me, this has been a huge part of my own personal journey. You have to find your people. And one of the difficult things in life is that not everyone is your people. Yes, we're called to love everyone. We're supposed to, I guess we pretend we like everyone, but the truth is you can love everyone as a concept, but you need some people that you love as a reality. You need people that are in your life and you're in their life, that they matter to you and you matter to them. And it's okay that everyone isn't a part of your tribe. It's really okay that you don't fit in with everyone in the world. There are people who just have a natural resonance with each other. The problem isn't that you don't connect to everyone. The problem is when you don't connect to anyone. When I moved to Los Angeles 25 years ago, I had a deep longing to connect to people, and I wanted the church to be a place where I could enjoy life with others. We could walk together. We could do life together. We would be a tribe together. And I realized that there are some people who I think appreciated me, but really didn't relate to me. I'm on a spectrum of what's called the adopter categorization that talks about innovators and early adopters and early majority and late majority and late adopters and what they call laggards. We call them nostalgics. I think it's a more honorable description. I'm on the far left end of this scale. I'm more of an innovator and a pioneer. I love the new. I love creating the new. I love adventure. I love mystery. I love uncertainty. I love risk. I love adventure. And early on, I thought everyone loved that. I've come to realize that not everyone loves that kind of life, that not everyone really wants that kind of tempo or pace in life. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It just makes us different. But even as a person who loves to pioneer, who loves innovation, who loves creativity, I don't love being alone. I want to be a part of a people. I want to have a community. And for me, there's nothing more amazing than have people that dream with you and sacrifice with you and risk with you and live out the adventure with you. You need people in your life. Even as we're recording this chapter, I received an email today. My wife and I are heading to Arusha, Tanzania. We're going to be a part of TED Global, and I've been a part of the TED community for years. I love being a part of that beautiful space and being exposed to some of the greatest thinkers and inventors and innovators and creators in the world. And I received an email from someone who's going to be at TED, and he said, hey, I think we have a lot in common. He said, I want to have a conversation with you about human creativity. I thought, this is amazing. I'm going all the way to Arusha, Tanzania, and the first person who emails me from TED is a person who wants to talk about human creativity. This is at the core of who I am. And so I went ahead and responded and said, I can't wait to meet you in Arusha. I've written a book recently called The Artisan Soul, and in it, I explore what makes us unique as human beings, that it's all about human creativity. And I was so astonished when he immediately emailed back and said, I have that book in my hand right now, I'm reading it. It's one of those funny things. When you have a soul connection to people, they can be all over the world. They can be across the world. You may have never sat down and had dinner with them or lunch with them or even had a cup of coffee with them, but you're somehow a part of the same tribe. You're part of the same people. I love Mosaic, and for me, it has never been a job. It has never been an obligation. It is my community. It's my tribe. It's my family. And I hope for you, as you work through the process of living out the last arrow, that you realize that whatever your future has for you, what it has for you is only going to unwrap as you discover the people you're supposed to travel together. The future is in people. Make sure you have people in your life. Find a tribe, find a community, and walk into the future together.